Hello friends, it's Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming. I'm in my craft room today reorganizing this drawer. I thought I'd turn the camera on as I have had a request from my friend Tina to do clean with me videos. So I'm kind of standing here. I've got my Mountain Dew here, keep me refreshed. And I'm not sure how long this will take, but I have two drawers. So I don't know if we can get through both of them. But this one is full of papers. So what I want to do, my goal is to take them all out. Number one, to see what I have in here. And number two, to see if I can, if it's possible to get this drawer more organized so that when I go in here to get something, I can see what I have and find it. So I started by taking the papers out and putting them into piles of categories. So I've got several piles going here. This is just going to help me. This is the way I do it. I'm doing it. It's not, to say this is how everyone should do it. This is what I'm doing. And if you get some ideas from this, then that's great, right? So I'll tell you the piles I have started, and I'm going to be walking around here in my craft room as I organize, because I don't have room to spread everything right here in front of the camera. So I'll tell you the piles I've made and then I'm making around, so that you know what I'm doing and I can have enough room to spread things out. So over here on my desk, I have a pile of bridge score pads. They seem to be, as I got them at thrift stores and things, I put them in here, so they kind of seem to be all over. I have a pile of Notepads here, just some miscellaneous paper right here. These are single sheets of different papers, like just odds and ends papers that I've stuck in here. These are like groups of papers or pads of papers, but they're not necessarily stationery. They're just different papers. So like here's a sales receipt book, music where you write your music on there, an old address book, phone book, address book with blank pages. I've got a pile of stationery here, a miscellaneous front cover of a stationery pad right there. Some kind of maybe score sheet, and that's what I've got so far. And now I'm pulling out more stuff to see what's in here. This is actually, I found this recently among my belongings, and this is a journal that I bought a long time ago, and I have some writing in it, as you can see there. This is, I bought this before my youngest son was born. I did some writing in it, but I put it in here because it has all these blank pages that I thought, if I don't know if I'm going to use it, or maybe I want to take some pages out and use them in my journals. So I'm going to put that here in the miscellaneous paper pad pile. And so this is just a little notebook I have in here. I might want to put that in. I have another drawer that, I have pens and I thought I had little pads in there too, that, sometimes I'll just throw something in to an order where as a little bonus kind of freebie thing. So this could go in there, because I don't necessarily think that I'm going to use this. It's just a cute little serious stuff, stay out kind of fun little notepad. So I think that would be fun to throw in as a freebie in an order. And I have some pens like that in here too. So that's going in that drawer. This is some pretty stationery. So that's going in the stationery pile. Some notepads here. More notepads. So that's going in the notepad pile. Oh, here's some more of these little notebooks. So yeah, this one has BTW, by the way, and a piece of my mind. So cute, aren't they cute? I got these somewhere in my travels. I think I got these when I was working in retail, and they were on clearance at the store I worked at. I think that's where I got them. And I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of these and a bunch of pens at the same time. They were on super clearance. So I just scooped them all up. So yeah, that's where I got those. This is some little note paper that I've had for a long time. I bought these when my kids were in school, and it was one of those promotions that you get sent home and they want you to buy stuff for a fundraiser. That's where I bought this, and I thought I would use these, and I did use some of them for, you know, when you have to write notes back and forth to the teachers and things. So I used a few of these little pretty little note papers to write to the teachers, and you can see I didn't have to write very many notes to the teachers because I have a lot left here. But I have it in here in case I want to use, you know, any of that. I'm going to put it in, I think I'll put it in this pile here with the note, you know, the different books, miscellaneous books, because it's not a notepad. So it's going right there. Now here is a little tiny notepad I got somewhere along my travels, probably a thrift store in that one, so that's going in the notepad pile. Now this is a little journal, I think, let me see, that I got at a thrift store, nothing I bought from personal use. It has some pages written on, as you can see. I believe I got it for the pages. I mean, look how pretty these pages are. I might want to use some of these in my magazine journals that I'm making right now, see? And I completely forgot about this. It's just was kind of buried in here. And look, this would just look so pretty in those journals, wouldn't it, with the pink? I'm going to leave this out. Put it over here in my pile of papers I want to use for my journals. Okay, let's see. So here's just some miscellaneous pieces. That's going to go right here in our miscellaneous pieces pile. Now here is, we're getting to the bottom. I see wood. This is a journal that I know I picked up at, let me see if it's ever been used. This I either got this at a thrift store or I might have got this at Walmart. I don't remember, but I know I kept seeing some like that. This reminds me of the ones I kept seeing at Walmart, and they kept marking them down and marking them down. So I either got this at Walmart or a thrift store. But you know, it's just, first of all, I like the front of it. So that could be, I could redo that as a junk journal. And then I mean, the pages aren't anything really, you know, super beautiful, but they're just cute with a little pencil and lots of lines. So that's going here. This pile's getting pretty big. Let's see what we have here. I see more. Oh, wow, there's another pile in the back I didn't see. That's pretty funny. Okay, so these are trifold notes. I think there was more paper in here, and I used all the paper, so I've got some little like vellum pieces left in here. That's cool, and some envelopes. So I have another drawer that I keep all my envelopes and cards in. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to put it to the side in case I need this for storage later. That's just information about what was in here. I know I got this at a thrift store. There's the ticket right there. So I put this over to the side. Put my envelopes over in my envelope drawer with my cards. I do have a teeny tiny bit of room to put those in there. So what else did I pull out of there? Let's see. This pile right here. So another envelope. This is just a junk mail envelope. I'm going to stick that in my envelope. So like I said, this is why I'm standing up and letting you, and walking around, so I can not just make piles, I can actually put a few things away. So let me move these out of the way, because here's some miscellaneous little papers. This is from a traveler's notebook that I actually took apart, and here's the pages that are left. It's one that I bought online. It was really super, you know, cheap. But I liked these pages, and I liked the cover, and I wanted to redo it. That's why I bought it. And so I need to put these, it's more than one piece of paper, so I think I'm going to put it here in this pile of miscellaneous pads. This, you can see that it's not paper. Why did I put it in here? I don't know, because even though it's not index cards, I probably put them in here because they're so big, these dividers. But I have an index card drawer, and I've been putting the dividers in there, and even though these are big, I'm going to go and put these in that index card drawer right now. It's right over here across the room. So let me find it. Okay. Yay. I'm enjoying this cleaning up. I hope you are too. Here's another one of these little pads. Fun pads that I can use for a freebie. So that's going over here in my drawer with my other freebies. And I know where I got these. You probably recognize them too. I got these at Dollar Tree. So I bought these when I first started making journals, and I was thinking I was going to use these in little journals like this size with my Bind It All and use these as pages. And I was going to just, the Bind It All would have gone over here probably, or up here, and these were going to be pages. So anyway, they can still be pages. It's going in my big pile right here of paper pads. Okay, another journal that I bought. You know, I don't know if you guys see them, but I see them. Apparently I see them a lot, right? This is a journal that I bought from a thrift store. Pretty, right? I can redo this and use this cover. And then, oh, I have taken it apart, it looks like, or else maybe it was apart when I got it. But the pages are, I'm trying to see if they're colored. They look like they're white, but they have a little green spot right here. And a little verse down here on the bottom in green. Right down here. Hopefully you can see that. But just nice pages for writing. And I could like spritz these or coffee dye these with some color. Like if I spritzed them with green, that would be really pretty and let them dry, right? So going in our paper pad pile. Okay, these are, and I wish I wouldn't have bought these. I bought them, and then I've been kind of sorry that I bought these, but they're kind of like for planners, really. But I mean, I like them because look how cute. This one has lines on it. So I just need to, it's just that I've had a hard time figuring out how to use them. So I'm going to put these somewhere else because they really don't belong in this paper drawer. Somewhere else. But right now they're going right there because I don't really have a place in mind for those. Okay, something else, a little booklet that I apparently found at a thrift store. Discovery Education Notebook. I like the cover. This craft cover. I could do something with this. Make another journal. It's spiral bound right now. And I just like the craft color here. And then this is just plain lined pages. So, something I need to do something with. Okay, I've got a bunch of little stuff stuck in the back here that I would never see. Never see any of this because it's stuck in the back. It was stuck in the back on the kind of the bottom corner there. So a lot of stuff in here in this one drawer. So these are notepads. This is cute. Little, it says Paris on the bottom. So really cute, right? That's going in my notepad. Oh wow, lots of notepads. See, I have another spot where I put notepads, but these are kind of extra where, the ones I have out are the ones I'm using right now. This is a post-it notepad. I like these. It says, create your own sunshine. And where did I get these? Well, it has the jot, so this, I might have bought this at Dollar Tree. I don't know. Or at a thrift store. Some other little notepads. This one has writing on it. Or not writing, but you can see the letters there. And there's a little pad in there too. There's two different kind of, let me see. Well, sticky notes. Okay, it's sticky notes. Okay. And this is more of those sticky notes that I don't know what to do with. See, I went crazy on those. Okay, more of those. This one I've opened, and I was apparently used some of these. More of these little, these are the post-it notes. That one I didn't open. This one I opened probably and used a couple. But they're just these little thin post-it note, not thin, but narrow post-it notes. This is a whole little post-it note set here that I've purchased and planned on using. So I need to use some of those. I was going to make some Paris journals, but never did, and just used them in other travel journals and things. So I had two of those. Now, okay, this is more of the stuff I had bought when I worked in retail. I remember this now because, like I said, they were on super clearance. These are little post-it notes. This one says blah, blah, blah. So does that one. And Sweet Talk. That was a while ago. That was, I don't know if when I left there, like 3 years ago maybe, when I left retail, my retail job. in a while now. Okay, I'm ready to tackle another pile here. Individual daytimer sheet, smash book, pad of, I love these. I know where I'm gonna put this right now, over with my journaling cards. That's where I like to put these. And then I can, when I'm looking for a journaling card, I'll look through here and pull some of these out. So that's going over there right now, which is on the other side of my craft room. I do have a little room in that basket. I have a little basket of journaling cards over there. Okay, this next thing is something I made when I first started making junk journals. I used my Bind It All. I was just having fun. Made a little notebook out of a Mountain Dew container, like the box that the sodas come in, the cans. I think that's what this is from. I cut a piece out from the Mountain Dew carton and made a little notebook here. See, this is stationery. I put all the same stationery in here as a little notebook and used my Bind It All here. See, it goes like this. Have a little piece of yarn on here with a tag. And there it is. It's still here in my drawer. I don't know what to do with it, I guess. But I really like it. I don't know what I should do with it. If you guys have any ideas, should I use it as a giveaway? Would you guys like that as a giveaway? A little Mountain Dew notebook? I think I might put that in my giveaway pile. That might be fun, right? Yay. I'm glad I looked through here. Found something I made. Oh, here's a pretty little piece of... Now this is a notepad, but it's so pretty. I might put this in my stationery pile. I mean, look at that pretty flower. So my stationery pile is over here. Okay, now I've got a big, okay. Here's another big, I can't believe all this stuff fits in this drawer. All of this I got in here. Look, here's a scrap in here. I even have a scrap in here. Just a scrap piece of paper. I'm putting that in my scrap box. Wow. I had no idea there was so much stuff in here though, see? This is what I gotta do once in a while apparently, is take stuff out of drawers and put it back in. Here's another one of those little pads, those post-it note pads. Well, let's put that here. Okay, I think I was wondering where these were. I'm gonna put these in with my note cards. These are my cards and envelopes drawer that I already mentioned. These are little red note cards with craft colored envelopes. And I know I probably was looking for these and couldn't find them, so let me see if I have room over here. I am running out of room, but I'm going to get these in here one way or the other. Yep, I got them in. So here's another one of those little pads that I showed you before, the blue ones, and now this is a pink one. So let me see, where is that pad of paper? They should go over here with my miscellaneous notepad, so I'm going to put them over there. Here's some more cards. See, now they should go in my card and envelope drawer. Why are they in here? These are little cards. Long Bays Brunswick Coast. They're kind of reminding me of a map. I mean, it looks like a map kind of thing there. Little map card related cards and envelopes, so that needs to go over there in my card and envelope drawer, which is now getting very overstuffed. I'm going to have to clean that one out next. These are some craft colored, I just like these. I don't know where I got them. I think I got these at Target actually. I'm not sure, but I think I might have got these at Target. And I just like the craft color. They were there probably in the dollar spot or something. Okay, these, this is just a pad of paper I got at a thrift store that I like. So this is going in my little right here pile. This is some paper that is loose, as you can see. Craft colored. Apparently I probably took it out of a notebook, whatever it was in. See the holes. Very pretty though. And there's a bunch of it. I'm going to put this, even though it's not bound together, right here in my pad pile. These are daytimer piece pages that I have under here in a pile. So stick that under there. Okay. Notepads. Another pink one. This is a little house notepad. Oh, this is a post-it note. No, No, it's just papers. It's not even Post-its, so I could use those and put those in pockets. A pretty notepad, but that looks like stationery, so I'm putting that in my stationery pile. Even though these are individual, I'm going to put, oh, they are individual and they're different pictures. Okay, well, I'm going to put this in my stationery pile because of the prettiness of it. This is just a little, like a planner type paper. It has days of the week, and I'm going to put this right here in this big pad pile. This is Christmassy. I'm going to go put this in my Christmas pile. So I'm making Christmas now, and I need to try to keep all my Christmas stuff together. So as you can see, this is Christmassy, and let me go put that over there. Okay. Now next I have, what is this? If the kids are still alive at the end of the day, then I've done my job. A little pad of paper. And this is not my writing. Happy New Year, Kathy May, always. Tam Tam. So it's a pad of paper I picked up somewhere. And it kind of looks old, you know, like it's aging. If you can see the color on it. It's been around for a while, it looks like. But, yeah, I need to just tear that out of there and use it. I'm just wondering if there's any kind of date on here, but no, there isn't. But it's a cute little pad of paper. Oh, here's a date. 2003. Okay, so it's getting old, right? It's getting there. So that's going to go over here, my pad of paper. Here's some more score pad from a game. Very cool to use in junk journals. So that's going back there with my other score pad. Miscellaneous little pieces of graph paper. I'm going to put right here my miscellaneous. Okay, let's see. Before I tackle that one, let's see what these... Okay, let's see. Individual kind of little... I just want to make sure there's nothing Christmassy in here. But this is my holiday wish list, so this is Christmassy. I remember I got those at I think I got those at Dollar Tree a few years ago in a little, they had little, it was really cool. I've looked for them every Christmas since, and they haven't had them, but it was a little kind of stationery set that they had at Christmas time for, you know, and it was Christmassy. And they never had them again since that one time. So, yeah, I'm glad I got them the one time, but I wish they would have had them again because they had other cool stuff in there, like envelopes and things that I've already used. So this is some individual little pieces of paper. Okay, I've apparently used the rest of, this is the paper I used in the Mountain Dew notebook. I recognize it. So this is just some pretty, you know, writing paper or whatever. I'm going to pull that off and throw that in the trash. And put this right here since there's only a few pieces. I'm just going to put it right here in my miscellaneous individual pieces of paper pile. Okay, these are pads of paper. We're getting down to the bottom, I think. Yeah, the drawer is empty. Awesome. So these are all the individual little pieces. These are pads of paper that I got at a thrift store when I first started junk journaling, and they were in a bag. I remember I picked them up. They were in a thrift store, and they're from a place around where I work, in the city where I work. Guilford County is where I work. Anyway, I got them because if I don't want to use the top part that has this on it, like work reminders is kind of cool, but I could cut this off and just have this as the page or paper, and I can cut the bottom off so you have a nice little thing that says work reminders, the date, the lines. I like the dots here and the little squares. So anyway, these were all in a bag that I had got when I first started making junk journals, and I still have a bunch, as you can see. So I really do like these. I don't know, I need to, well, these are going to go in my pad pile, which is the biggest pile I have right here. My pad pile of miscellaneous pads. Okay, now I have put a few things away, as you know, as you saw when I went through. But I got to put this somehow back in here in an organized fashion where maybe when I look in here, I can find and see what I have. So what is the best way to do that? So I'm going to just move this pad pile over and get the biggest thing, because I want to see, this is the biggest thing, okay? This journal or notebook, it says personal notebook. I want to see if it will go on its side. See, it will not go on its side. If I put it on its side, the drawer won't close, okay? So I've got to lay this down. So this is going to be laid down on the bottom. And the next biggest thing I have is this receipt pad. So if I want it in this drawer, I'm going to have to dig down to the bottom for it. I mean, I could put it another place. Yeah, I could put it in another place in my room, but I don't want it. I want it in here. So hopefully, you know, I'll remember it's in here. And I could almost put a list of stuff that's in here, but I'm not going to do that either. I'm just going to do it like this, and this is what works for me, you know. So I'm going to keep doing that for right this second. The biggest things on the bottom, and then smaller as we go up. Then hopefully when I open a drawer, maybe I'll be able to see what's on the bottom. We'll see how it goes as we are putting things back in here. So here's some, these are kind of long and, oops, I'm gonna have an avalanche here. These are long and narrow, these two journals here. So they are going next. And then the rest are, I'm trying to see if I have any more book type things here. No more book type things. Okay, so the rest are pads of paper and miscellaneous pads of paper. So these Guilford paper pads are big. So see, now I'm already up to the top of the drawer. And so before I had things, little things stuffed in the back, and the big things were in the front. So I'm going to push this big paper pad that I put in first to the back, okay? Because I need to make the most use out of my space in here. I think, see, I'm looking in the drawer right now, and I want to make sure I can see what's in here. I'm wondering if I turn it around, if I turn this pile around where I can see the spines to the middle of the drawer. So like, let me show you. Let me tilt the camera if I can. I don't know if you can see now because I'm moving the camera. Okay, so yeah, you can't really see. Well, you can kind of see. See how I turned this big red pad, this red book here, this is the red plaid one right here. You can kind of see it right here. Anyway, I turned it where you can see the spine. Instead of the spine being on the side of the drawer, it's in the middle. So that maybe when I look in here, I'll be able to see that spine, and that will remind me of this red book, you know. And I'll remember, oh, I have that big red journal in there. I can pull pages out of there if I need to. Okay, so like I said, I'm getting toward the top of the drawer. Let me just, as I'm putting things back in the drawer, let me move you over so you can see better in the drawer, because this was kind of like so you could see my piles here. So I'm going to move you up. It's all right. You're moving a little bit. Okay. I'm going to adjust you in a way that you can see my camera. My drawer. Here we go. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Here's the red before it was turned around, and what you can see is the side of the book, but not necessarily the spine. So I've got the spine showing right here. So maybe if that's all I see, at least I'll see the spine maybe, and that'll help me to remember what's in here. Okay, so this is the miscellaneous pile of papers. I'm not going to put that in yet. I'm going to put my, I'm going to go down and grab my stationery. Well, the rest of these, let me see. I got to think about this for a second. So maybe I can organize it in sides also. Like, here's all my paper pads. Here's the rest of my paper pads. This one actually goes over there. My bigger paper pads, miscellaneous paper pads. So I'm going to put these on the side. on their sides and see if the drawer will fit here. I mean, will close. It does close. I'm surprised. I didn't think it would. Okay. So if they're on their side, I can kind of see and I can pull them out. If I can't see, I can pull them out because they're on their side. Okay. So those fit right there. Let's see, more paper pads. I've got this. Let me go put this in my Christmas pile. Put this in my Christmas pile. Okay. Now, more miscellaneous pads. That's all this stuff. So this is going on its side here. Let's see, this. I put them in here in a way that the drawer will close also. So that's all my miscellaneous paper pads right there. Next, I will put in here my stationery, which is this pile right here. Not very big, right? And you know what? This will actually maybe fit on the side, on its side. Let me see. Now this drawer, the only problem with that is this drawer doesn't open all the way and I can't see into the back. So, and I want to make sure I use these, so I'm going to put these in the front. See if they'll fit up here. And see if my drawer will still close even with this box. Let me see if it'll close with this box. It might not. It might. I'm going to leave it on its side for right now. I might have to change the position of that box. This is actually going to work out pretty cool if this works. So then in back of that, all these little notepads that I showed you, the pink one and the little post-its and stuff, that's going to go behind here on their side. We'll see if this works. Let's see. I'm further organizing as I put it back in. I put all those little pads together. The little pink and blue ones like that I got from Dollar Tree. These are going all together. I got this all together. All the post-its. I'll put all the post-its together. Let's see. That's a post-it. This is not a post-it. Okay. Here's more post-its. I'm putting all the post-its together. So if I want to post it, I can be like, let me use up some of these post-its and I'll go for my post-it category. So next, after the post-its, is the notepads from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm putting all of these these are all little, actually these I all got from one estate sale. All these, a lady was a teacher and she had all these little notepads with her name on them. So those are all together. Now little individual pads. This is just plain. And then this is a post-it. This goes with the post-its. All the post-its together. This is that vellum paper. I'm going to put that right here for a second. This is not a post-it. This is a little pad of paper. So the rest, I think, are pads of paper. So these are small. These are longer. Longer. These are all about the same size. Okay, and the smaller, I'm going to put with the smaller. Let's see. Let's put them on the, going by size here. And then the longer back here. This is longer. The smaller, here's a smaller one. Let's put that with the smaller. That's kind of putting them by size so that, I don't know, I just like it like that. Okay, this is a little bit narrower, so let's see the most widest ones on it in the back there. Just because that's the way I like it. So, how are we doing? I can't believe all this fit in here like this because you saw what I took out. I didn't take that much out, but I have all this extra room now. Why is that? Okay, I didn't put my bridge score pads in here yet. Here's all my bridge score pads, and I really think I have some in the bottom drawer. Let me look real quick. Because I want to put them all together. So I think I'm going to stick these down here in my bottom drawer. That'll be a second video because, so I think Yeah, this drawer is full. I can't even get these. Well, yeah, no, I can't even get them in that drawer. But I think I have some in there, so I want to put them all together wherever they end up. I'm going to leave those over on my desk. Okay, let me open this back up. I'm going to show you all the room I have in here when I get done. So I have all of these Post-its, the little ones, the little planner Post-its. I'm still going to put those with my other Post-its. Miscellaneous little score sheets. Those are like pads of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and put those with my pads of paper. This I'm not going to put back in here. I'm going to put it with something else. I have covers in my closet that are potential future covers for something. That's going to go in my closet. The vellum. Actually don't know what I'm going to do with this. Because it's narrow sheets. If you have any ideas for me, what can I do with narrow sheets of vellum? Let me know. Because I'm drawing a blank right now. So I'm going to put that with that little paper pad cover that you just saw. And then decide where I'm going to put that later, because it's paper, but you know, there's only a few sheets there. If you could give me some ideas and tell me what I can do with it, maybe I'll just use it up right now. Because there's, you know, since I can't even think of anything to do with it, that tells you that I don't use it. So I just need to use it up, right? Okay. So miscellaneous papers right here that I need to use up. I don't want to just have them hovering over on my desk or anything though. So I'm going to stick these right here in the middle, I think. And this will be like, when I open this up, I'll be like, oh, I need to use up these papers right here in the middle. These are the little dresses. I'm going to put these, I have a drawer of patterns. I should have used these with my pattern journal maybe, but in the future, this is going to be one of the things I try to use at first, because I only have a few of these. I think this was maybe a paper pad, and I know I got these in Happy Mail, and they're so cute. And so I'm going to put these with my patterns right over here. They're in that 3-drawer unit that I showed in my organizational video, where the bottom drawer was my trims. Okay, so we've put everything back in here except for the things you saw me put away, and the bridge score sheet. So let me see if you can see. Yeah, you can see pretty good, can't you? So you saw the beginning, and now this is the finished reorganized drawer. I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty good, right? You see this piece in the middle. This was solid paper up to the top. So I've reorganized it, and you can see the bottom of the drawer. That's the bottom of the drawer right there. I can see the bottom of the drawer. I have extra room now. I'm so excited. I'm not going to put anything else in there. I'm going to vow to you right now, unless I pull something from another drawer that needs to go in here, I'm gonna keep it like this, so you can see these things are on their side, so I can see what's in here. Isn't that cool? These things are on their side. This is the miscellaneous little individual sheets that I just put in here. And when I look in this pile, I can see, like, oh, here's these pads from Guilford County, and here's all the little journals that I bought, including, you know, I can see the spines. You know, let me do one thing. This one's smaller, narrower than that black one. So I'll put the black one and then the purple one. So now, see, this purple one was hiding under the black one. Okay, so now I can look in here, and now I can see the purple one. It's not hiding under the black one. So here's the purple one. Here's the black one. Here's the red one. Here's that sales sheet. So I can pretty much see now, which I'm really happy about, because I didn't know at the beginning of my video. This is another drawer here, but where I put those fun freebies. But yeah, when I started this video, I said I don't know if I can reorganize it. I might just be taking everything out and putting it back in, but I'm so happy that it looks like this now. So just some ideas maybe you can use. And I got another drawer cleaned out. I have another one under this with full of paper in the same situation. So I'll do that one another time, and we'll do it together. And I hope you like this video. And I welcome any ideas or comments on the things I asked you about. And thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I loved it. I love the results, right? That's what it's all about, the results. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting and happy organizing.